In this video, I'm going to share with you what you can expect and what you may experience while doing this program, the do's and don'ts, and how to get started. What's the first thing to do? Now, what can you expect when you're doing this program? Well, the first thing is you can expect your inner critic to get louder. That's that voice, you know, the one that says, this is stupid, it's probably not going to work, I should already know this already, or maybe I'm behind. That's one of my inner critic tapes. That's normal and to be expected. The other thing is that you can expect to get really clear and a lot more aware about how you're choosing to spend your time. A lot of times it's unconscious of how we're spending our time, so get ready for clarity and awareness around how you're spending your time. You also may feel uncertain as you're doing it, and that's normal. And a little bit like the Frankenstein walk, like Whenever you're learning a new behavior, it's uncomfortable. And remember, discomfort is where the learning is, and comfort is for rejuvenation. And one of the other things you can expect is that you'll experience afterburn when you take these new actions. Afterburn can be considered something like growing pains. You do something good for yourself, like time blocking or building in transition time, and then all of a sudden you hear this, oh, change back. Okay, that is normal. See, we're putting in these new patterns and it's kind of uncomfortable, and this is the redecorating hell part. Oh, it's not that bad, right? And we want to go back to unhappiness, and I'm asking you to stay in uncertainty. Let me give you an example of afterburn. When Jane hired the cleaning service so that she could paint. I described that in an earlier video. So she did it, and as soon as she hung up the phone, she had intense afterburn and said, oh my gosh, what will my mom say? What will my grandmother say? You know, that whole like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, right? You know, I'm doing something wrong. Well, that's afterburn. Now here are the do's and don'ts. The first thing is don't try to change everything at once. And that's why this Jumpstart program is really broken down into smaller steps. Because usually when we want to change something, we're like, oh, I'm going to clean my whole house this weekend. So just know that don't try to change all at once. And do start small and build up. So that's why my exercises are broken out the way that they are, because you have way more success when you start small and build up. And remember, don't try to do it perfectly and try to make the right decision. Go ahead and make a bunch of mistakes while you're doing this, because that's where the learning is. And do celebrate your successes and your breakthroughs and your aha moments. And please share them in the comment section below, because you're also helping the rest of the members here to learn from your experience. Now, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to print out the framework and the 5-day worksheets. And I want you to block about 10 to 15 minutes to complete the worksheets, either the morning of or maybe the night before. And then, of course, share your experiences in the comment section below. So remember, the reason why you're doing this is for you. This is your heroine's journey. And the courage it takes to do this is going to bring you closer to what you really want and how you can intentionally choose how to spend your time so that you can experience mindful success, values-based living, and work-life balance.